And we are live.
Hey everyone.
How's everybody doing? We've got some people in the house. Let's see. Who do we have today? I saw Laura's in there and Diane, Jolene, Naomi, Eugenia, Linda, the quilty crocheter. How you guys doing? Oh, I'm the wrong thing.
My chat's not working.
Your chat's not working. We have been having some technical difficulties today. Already. I'm sorry to say.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, there's Joe. Who else we got? Michelle is coming in. There's Bree. All right. Says we've got 25 people in here already.
Yay! Yay!
Yay, that's awesome. Oh, shoot.
I know why, because I turned the Wi-Fi off. That's why I couldn't get in when I was playing with it. Okay, here, everybody's popped up all of a sudden. Hey, Nina. Oh, my goodness. That's embarrassing.
Oh, Caroline made it from Montreal. Hey, Hope Mahoney. Hey, Hope, how are you? Lynette, Tracy, Ellen, Nels, Crochet, Raylene, Michelle.
Raylene shared her squares with me in an email.
Yeah, she did me too. It was a joint email.
Okay.
You want us to show them? I think I could pull them up. Do you want us to show them?
That would be awesome.
If you want us to show them, I'll pull them up. I think I can do that.
Hey, Breezy. And Puddin. Patricia Wagner.
Hi, Elaine. Kathy. Patrice. Okay. Sherry from Alabama. I was not going to attempt to say that name. So glad you put Sherry. Thank you so much. So, you guys, I have been told by Jaxie that people are confused. Jaxie from Creations by Jax about all the like everybody's in. Hey, Jan. Everybody's in kind of
hey, Jan.
Granny Square hell because we've made it a little confusing, I think. So I want to really quickly tell you there's a couple of different crochet alongs that you can make squares for. The one that Nancy and I are doing for this channel is the breast cancer awareness Barbie blanket, and you can make that for Boggy Creek if you want, or you don't have to. And you can do the squares that we're doing, or you can choose your own squares. If you want to do the layout that I'm doing to make a Boggy Creek blanket, which would be approximately 40 by 40 square. I drew it bigger so you could see it. Oh, still can't see it, huh? Dang it.
You need to make it fuchsia.
I went with the brightest pink I could find.
It looks like it's highlighter. Is it highlighter?
No, it's just skinny marker. So what I can show you is I should just do it in black and then we could see it, right? But I did do the first row based on stuff. So the first row is the Farmhouse Square. Then we did the Heart Square.
Yeah.
Then I did another Farmhouse Square. My Farmhouse Squares are white and my motif squares are going to have pinks in them. Then I did the, and I want your opinion before I pull this all out. This is the square. This isn't the square we showed last week, but in the meantime, Crystal from Bag O' Day created this Bobble Breast Cancer Awareness Square for us. Hers does not have this bright pink on the outside. I added that because I really wanted to do the bobbles in the bright pink and the background in the light pink.
Beautiful.
But I wasn't talented enough for that. Jaxie put up a picture of hers on her channel, just a community page picture, and it's beautiful. She used, I think, gray and then a pink for the bobble, and it's beautiful. My bobbles didn't show up enough on this light pink, so I surface crocheted them with the brighter pink. What do you think of that? Does that look all right?
I like it.
I think it looks pretty cool too. So I'm going to leave it like that. But anyway, we're so thankful for Crystal for creating this.
Yes, thank you, Crystal. If you're watching over at Bag a Day, she created that for us,
and the tutorial is fabulous.
Yeah.
Like I said, Jaxie did hers. You just carry the yarn between. You don't have to carry the yarn the whole way, but just in here in this area. I tried to do that, but I kept getting my yarns confused. I'm like, okay, I'm not that talented, but I can surface crochet. So I surface crocheted around it.
That's beautiful.
Anyway,
I love it. I love it.
Then we go back to the Farmhouse Square motif. So the next row will be under here will be a motif. Then will be the farmhouse. Then will be a motif. Then will be the farmhouse. So you'll do 3 of the farmhouse squares, the first row, 2 of the farmhouse squares, the second row, because there's 5 rows across, and it'll be 5 rows down. So that's the idea. It'll be like checkerboardish motifs and squares, or farmhouse square, if you choose to do those particular squares. And so that's, and every week on Tuesday, Nancy will pick 2 more or 3, depending, squares for us to do the next week. If you don't like the square, if you have trouble with it, you can pick whatever you want. It's your blanket. You can do what you want to with it. The idea is that we crochet a blanket for breast cancer awareness that you can keep, or that you can make it a pink Barbie blanket to give to someone or to donate to Boggy Creek. Then, so that's the blanket for this crochet along, and it is Granny Squares. I am involved with Jaxie, and everybody is involved that wants to do Luck of the Draw #8 Boggy Creek edition. There are other squares that you can do for that Jaxie created. And
we don't want to confuse them. We don't want to confuse them with tonight.
Right. That's a whole different ball game. And that's on Thursdays. Jaxie has videos coming out every Thursday. I have videos coming out every Thursday at 9 Eastern time. I'm in Ohio, so I'm on the one side of the country. Jaxie is in California. It's 6:00 a.m. her side of the country. So we are filming individually each week and then putting up the number for the week on Thursday morning. So we have it scheduled to go out because we're on different time zones. 9:00 my time, like I'm halfway through my work day already, and she's still in bed, hopefully, because that's 6:00 her time. So hopefully she doesn't have to get up too much earlier than that. So we're preparing them in advance and putting them up to start at that time every day. But that's a whole different square, and that's a whole different thing. Jaxie did create a square that will be our center square for this blanket. I just had it in my hot little hands. It was right here it still is right here. She has this out on her channel, which will be linked. Oh, wait, can you see it? Okay, there it is. She has the tutorial for this. Every square that we pick has a tutorial, so you can just follow easily. But anyway, that's the other square. So don't and we picked this to be the center square when Jaxie said that, when Jaxie asked if we asked her, I don't know, but how that came about. But when Jaxie got involved and wanted to do the center square or do a square, we said we would let her have the center square as an introduction back into creating YouTube videos and getting her back into the crochet getting her Crojo back. I guess that's what I want to say. So hers will be the center square, which isn't this week. So anyway, I hope that helps unconfuse people that are confused about which squares go where or whatever. The pink squares over here, but you can choose whatever square you really want. Okay, I'm done with my soapbox. Does anybody have any questions?
Okay.
Did you see her split ribbon? No. Who split ribbon? Who had so I don't know. Do you guys want to see what squares Nancy picked for this week? Are you ready?
Yes.
You are ready? Okay. Let's see. I got a screen share.
I'm trying to turn on the live so I can shut down the comments.
Hi, Tim.
Say hi. He said hi.
I'm out of here.
He's hiding. Yes, he's good at hiding.
Okay, so let's see.
I'm trying to go.
So this is the first one. And it's called the Retro Daisy Square Simplified. And you can see, what's up there. So that's the first one that Nancy's been dying to do this one. She says it might be a little tough. If it's tough and you don't want to do it, pick a different one. This will be linked in the description box. I think it might already be. Or I forgot to do it, but I will at the end of the video. But it will be linked in the description box on the replay, so you can click on it and just go. The next one we chose, and of course, when I do this, I will have the background here pink, and this will be that real pale pink, and the rest of it will be brighter pinks, like my brightest pink here, and then another pink in there. I think that's what I'll do. Then we have this one, which I think is so cute.
It might be a little thick. I did one and it was thick. That's the only thing I didn't like about it. The back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a little thick.
Go with a larger hook and less rows. I mean, I don't know. You might have to play with it.
Yeah.
Now this one, she gives you the written pattern as you go. So I kind of like that, but she doesn't talk. She didn't talk, right?
I'm sorry. No, she doesn't.
So
yeah, this is the one that, she just puts the directions. I think that's the one. Yeah.
Yep. And then finally, this is my favorite. Oh my God, don't you just love it? So we might have to add rows to it because I think it's not going to be with just that one row of border. I think it's not going to be big enough. You'll have to probably enlarge it with another row or two of grannies.
We still see the daisy. Have you put the other one up yet?
Yeah.
No.
I put up. Oh, maybe I have to re-screen share. Oh, so sorry. I didn't realize. Oh, so I'm talking about something you guys don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay.
I thought you were talking about the daisy. I'm sorry.
Okay. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Another screen share. Hold on. My bad. Wait. Go back to, okay, so this is the one. Here we go. This is the one where she puts the words up. But I think it's real pretty. And again, like I'll use a bright pink for the flower and the outside edging, and then this will be the light pink on mine, I think, or the other way around.
Yeah, it's so pretty. I think I just love it.
Yeah, I really like that one too. There won't be any white in mine on the motif squares.
Did we get a measurement on that?
No, that would have been really smart.
It looks, I don't know why, but it looks really small tonight.
It looked really good at midnight last night.
I know.
Well, we don't guarantee anything. Okay,
That's
this is the
funny.
one that I love the most. There we go. Isn't that adorable? I totally love that one. And again, this is the one I think you're going to have to make bigger with more, like add another row or two of granny squares, probably
Yep.
for sure. But if
Yeah.
you're making your blanket to give to a child, I think you can't not have a smiley face in there. I just think that is so cute. My own opinion, but you know. Okay, let's get it. All right, there we go. No more screen sharing. Let's make us big. There we go. There we go. Oh, so yeah, I guess the sorry, I was on the daisy and I'm talking third square. But you know, when you screen share, this is a whole new thing. When you
Right.
screen share, you don't get to see what they're seeing. You only get to see your screen. So I don't get to see what I'm showing you from your point of view. Does it make sense?
Yes.
So anyway, so for next week, if you're going to join with us on this, you would do the motif, then the farmhouse, then the motif, then the farmhouse, and put them in any order you want. And like I said, we haven't practiced any of these. Honest to God, we just picked them last night at midnight. And well, Nancy practiced the one earlier in the month because she really likes that one, the daisy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the other ones we kind of found last night. And so if it doesn't work out well for you, you know, pick a different one. Or if you just don't like it, there's no, you know, it's up to you. Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
So did you get blankets from Teresa today, Nancy?
I got like 15 boxes. I got a bunch. So
nice. 15 boxes.
Yeah. 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 So I'm sorry. I'm trying to turn off comments. I apologize.
Yeah, if you're watching on Nancy's channel, you need to come over to my channel for today's if you want to see all the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it off, but it won't pop up in my studio. It's on my live in my YouTube, but it's not showing in my studio yet.
In the live studio?
No. Well, if I go to my channel, it shows, but
you know how there's like the content and then there's the live,
right? And then you should be able to edit, and it won't let me. I have to go into my studio, and it's not showing up in my studio, the video, our chat right now.
Yeah. Oh, I all news to me, girl. Yeah,
I know, it's always something.
Yeah, always. We're trying to still figure stuff out. It's only been a couple weeks, you know.
Yeah.
Tracy wants to know if you got her blankets. Do you know?
If you guys want me to go, I mean, it's impossible. Everything's in the room. I've got the room set up for tomorrow night to share all the blankets. If you email me, I will go back there after this and let you know if I got it. I didn't look at all the names because I was just unloading boxes today. And
Nancy's been busy working in her yarn rooms.
Yeah, I got a lot done today. So I didn't crochet all day. I worked all day in my yarn room. I got a lot done though.
Can't wait to see the tour. How about you guys?
I know. I can't wait to give you guys a tour. I'm excited because it's
Brandy, if you're not seeing a chat, then maybe you need to go to Charm Grammy Crochet. Maybe you did turn it off and you just don't know you turned it off.
I tried to.
If you came in on Nancy's channel, then
go over to Charm Grammy.
Yeah, go over to Charm Grammy.
Yeah. Tonight we're airing on Lynette's channel. We're gonna try this. If it's too confusing, I'll turn it off.
Susan, I don't understand what site is for the motif squares. There's different tutorials for each one, but I'll have them all linked in the description box after this video.
And I will
After-
too. I'll link them in mine once we shut the live down. I'll go in and put all that.
I meant to link them all day today, and I pulled them up, and I'm like, there's something else I'm supposed to do. I wanted them to be all ready for the live. I forgot to link them. So I'll link them after, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yep.
It'll work.
Yep. Eventually we'll have I'll have my act together anyways. I can only speak for myself.
I may never have my act together. Are you kidding? That might not ever happen. So I see that there's a couple of Alaskan crafters in this place. People from Alaska here that might be involved in some kind of hooker to hooker challenge. You guys, you're doomed. I just want to put that out there right now. Just so you know.
We got Ofty Hook. She's one of your newest.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. Angela. So I wonder if the people that are on your channel, can you see that in the chat where they have the looks like a paperclip? I wonder if those are the ones that are on your channel. Do you see that, Nancy?
Yeah, I do see ones with paper clips. Like Angela needs to come on over here to Charm Grammys. Yeah. See, the reason I want to do it because I want my subscribers to see, they get a notification that we're live, so that'll bring in more people.
Right. Right.
So you just gonna have to come over to Lynette's, and I'll explain that in another video.
Crochet with Diane says, I think I started on Nancy's channel. Yeah, if you're on Nancy's channel, you hopefully shouldn't be able to comment. You should, but if you are commenting, we're seeing it. So, if they're commenting and we're seeing it, then maybe it works now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so confusing to me.
Because Nancy, they're commenting and we're seeing it.
Yeah.
On my channel.
I got spyware showing up on I got to get my IT guys to work on my computer. I got spyware popping up.
It would be awesome if it's working. We'll have to try it next week on your channel and see if it shows up on my channel too.
Okay.
The same way.
Let me, I want to see something.
Okay. So what else is everybody doing? I didn't have myself much to talk about today other than I wanted to really go over the Grammy Squares and the
chat is showing. The chat, I can see a chat. But I don't know if it's everybody. Brandy Showalter. I see no chat. Yeah, Brandy, you got to go to Charm Grammy's channel to see the chat this week. We alternate channels, but I want to turn it on so that you guys know that we're live, my subscribers. And Becky K. Crochet with Diane. Go to Charm Grammy's Crochet with Diane. You should be able to see it fine. Just not on my channel.
Brandy is crocheting a dress for her church. Oh. How interesting is that? Jan's working on the peekaboo blanket. I need to make one of those. That's so pretty. But I'm working on my hooker to hooker because you guys are going down. And
okay,
go ahead.
Please go to Lynette's channel. I put a little note there. So, and I'm going to put it here too.
What is
Lynette's channel?
Doodad. Oh, you're working on your doodad. Okay. Finishing up whips. Next year, because you guys, how many whips do you like to have? I'm really interested in knowing. I usually never like to have more than 3, and I must have 95 right now. It's driving me crazy. Oh, you have like a whole room full.
See that blank back there? It's hiding. the leftover of my clean. I did a complete clean out today. I feel so good. It just takes so much pressure when you get your yarn together.
Let's see. You're crocheting. Wait, somebody said our church group is crocheting wraps for a nursing home. Oh, that's so great, Barb.
That's nice. Yeah.
And Jan has not started her hooker versus hooker. You're in trouble.
I Love Loopy Crochet has more. She doesn't have more than 2 whips at a time. Loose.
Not more than 2.
Tracy.
I 50 or 100. Yeah, I like 3. One that I can take with me easily, one that's like a more long-term project, and one that I can just, like if I get bored. But I have way more than that right now.
Billy, I have a 2-bedroom apartment full of whips. You're not alone, girl. I'm taking over the whole house.
Yeah, Hope, I think so too. It's the year of the whip. I agree.
Yeah. Breezy
so I
says,
think. Oh, go ahead.
No, Breezy says, I want to be like you when I grow up. She wants to have a yarn room like us.
So, off the hook has a pile for frogging. I can understand that. So I think next year, because I don't have time to even think about it this year, but next year I'm going to start I'll finish it or frog it Friday every week. Because I still haven't finished my Sophies. I haven't finished my multivalent, 2 months, and then that's it. That's all I got done, I think. What did Kristen say? Yeah, more than 3 whips and I have anxiety. Yeah. It doesn't give me anxiety to have more than 3, but I feel like, why am I starting another one? I have all these really cool things to already make that aren't done. And then they become sad and forgotten, and I feel bad for them. So I'm working on Pioneer Woman. I have never seen Pioneer Woman yarn. I don't think they have that here in Ohio. Because it's sold at where? Walmart? Is that where Pioneer Woman is sold, Nancy?
Yes, Walmart. I'm sorry, I was reading the chat. Yes, it is Walmart. My Walmart doesn't carry really any Pioneer Woman yarn. We're lucky to carry any yarn. It's disappeared, my yarn aisle, pretty much. So I'm
Rachel says, I want a yarn room and a YouTube video like you and many of my friends. I need to research more on how to YouTube. Oh, Rachel, get out of camera. That's all you got to do.
Mm-hmm. Wing it, really, girl.
But, when I started in YouTube, you could record right on YouTube. But I think they're going to start that again from something I saw recently. I think they're going to start that again where you can record right in YouTube. Now you can only do shorts to record in YouTube. But to do a full-length video, you used to be able to record right in YouTube and upload it right all on YouTube. Then they stopped that. So now you have to record and save it in your phone and then upload it through another program. But there's a lot of free, easy programs to use.
Yeah. The new year, I watched a video. They're going to be updating. They're going to have some new updates, and one of them is they may have a editing app directly in YouTube. That'll be nice. That will be nice.
It will be nice for those of us if it works decently.
Madonna records right on YouTube.
This other thing.
Yeah. But you go live, Madonna. You can go live, but I don't know if I've never recorded directly on YouTube, so I don't know.
Madonna, you don't record. You don't record on YouTube. You just go live on YouTube, right?
Correct.
That's a whole different thing. If you want to record it in, be able to edit and whatever, you can't do that on YouTube anymore, except for a short. They're big time into pushing for shorts.
Brandy says, please keep me in your prayers. I didn't get the other part, but we'll do that. She says she does videos too, Madonna said. Crochet with Vicky Joe says, hey, everyone. Chrissy Bacco says, gone.
Pizza's here. She's got to go.
Oh, enjoy. Barb's praying. Oh, Tracy says her Hobby Lobby finally started their D-Lot sale. I'm not going. I'm not going. I have no room. I have room, but I'm not going to use it all on Hobby Lobby. Oh.
Yeah, I've called a couple. Now, one of the Hobby Lobbies in my area said they didn't do a dye-lot sale because they don't keep yarn in stock long enough to have old dye-lots.
Wow.
Like so fast at their store. I'm like, dang, you guys are, really lucky as the workers. And I'm like, darn, I wanted to go there. And another one, I swear I got that somebody got there before me. I don't know how. I called them on one day and they said they hadn't received the paperwork. 2 days later, their yarn was all gone.
Yeah. They've got lookouts. I used to have a connection. She graduated, so she don't work at Hobby Lobby anymore. So we had there was a channel that came in. Hello from Creative Corner of Creations. My Creative Corner of Creations, Ambi. Hey, Ambi. Who else?
I like this. So good to hear that you're not going to Hobby Lobby. I'm sure that's what she's talking about. Now maybe she can get some yarn.
I always leave.
Brand is having 6 skeins for $12. Whoa, wait, let's see that. What kind of yarn?
What? Was that Missy?
It's Michelle is saying. I don't know if Joann's in my area has changed working hours. I try to avoid the stores because then I buy yarn. But then I also miss out on like the new yarns.
Vicky, hold on. Vicky says, why can't I see the chat? You need to go to Charm Grammy's channel. We're on her channel tonight in order to see the chat. Come on over to Charm Grammy Crochet.
I need now I'm not going to be able to go to bed tonight until I check out Lion Brand 6 skeins for $12. What kind of yarn is it? Is it all the yarn?
You want me to look it up for you?
Oh, I got to look myself.
Oh,
is it all the yarn? Oh, Janet Cinnamon Stitches just posted a link.
Jennifer did?
That's what she says.
That's awesome. Jennifer is an affiliate now, I believe, with Lion Brand.
I thought she was an affiliate with Premier.
She is. She broke her leg or her foot, her ankle. She's
How did she do that?
She stepped off the sidewalk at her house and sounds like she rolled her ankle and she broke it.
Oh, yeah. Shoot.
I haven't had a chance to talk
to her. Anita says hometown and basic stitch. Kristen says she bought Schitt's Creek. Pioneer yarn, huh?
That Pioneer yarn, it's like that new. Have you touched that new Red Heart dot yarn?
Mm-mm.
It's like Red Heart was when I first started crocheting. It's very scratchy, very scratchy. I thought that most Red Heart's a lot softer now,
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird.
So according to Anita, it looks like most of a lot of different yarns, huh? Anita, lots of different yarns they have on sale. If I start that going down that rabbit hole now, we'll be here till tomorrow.
Oh.
The colors are amazing on the dots. Oh, really?
Is Vicky back in the chat? Vicky, come on over to Lynette's channel.
Joanne says, here, I'll just show it. It makes it so much easier. Promo days, a lot of Lion brand is half off. That's awesome. And they're not going out of business.
Joanne's, they have been doing so many upgrades, it doesn't make sense. They may be restructuring. They may close a couple stores, you know what I mean? But yeah, I can't see them closing. I can see Michael's closing. They have no yarn in Gainesville. They don't. But, I was talking to one lady in Ocala. She said that their store has more yarn than fabric. Some stores have fabric and some have specialized more in yarn.
Vicky Joe, just subscribe again.
Huh?
She says she's back, but she doesn't think she's subscribed anymore. Hey, girl, hit that button. It's a freebie thing.
Yep. Unless she has Nancy-itis when it comes to electronics.
Oh, okay. Here, we got a long one, but this is what she's telling us. Hometown, basic stitch, skin tones, sunset nights, summer nights, Schitt's Creek, wow, just a lot of them.
Wow.
Well, thank you, Vicky. I appreciate you resubscribing. I wonder why they unsubscribed you.
You know what? I discovered somebody unsubscribed me to Bag of Day. I was like, no, I didn't do that. I think YouTube does that periodically. So you got to.
But you watch Bag of Day all the time. Why would they unsubscribe you from
I don't know. I have no idea. But I was like, what?
Annette says that the CEO of Joann's died in May, and maybe that's what the issues are coming up.
The kids are fighting over the fortress.
Maybe. But it's a publicly traded company. They started that, a year ago in May?
Oh, really? Yeah, our Michael's closed in Lake City. I went there to get yarn, and I was like, where did it go? It was closed. It was sad. Didn't have no idea they closed. But they closed last year. It's been a long time.
I took my granddaughter shopping for her birthday in July. She wanted some shoes, and we were going to a shoe store. And I Googled a shoe store to make sure, because it's in a shopping mall that's spread out over, like there's a mall and then there's strip malls along it. And I don't know which strip mall the shoe store is in, or if it's in the main mall or whatever. And it was like a Skechers store or something. I mean, not some like mom and pop little shop or anything. And then Google told me where to go. I pulled right in the parking lot. The store closed the day before. We've shut down, go to another store that was like half an hour away. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, who the heck does that? Closes the day before, and there's a handwritten sign in the window. We're no longer in business at this location. I'm like, shoot, Google didn't even know. I went a half an hour over there to have to go a half an hour the other direction to the next shoe store. It was, I can't even think of the name of the store right now, but that really sucked for me. And for my granddaughter. She didn't get her shoes.
Hey, Crystal from She's Crochets by Cool Crafty Creations is here.
Hi, Crystal. Hello. So do you guys want to see the squares again? I saw somebody asking about that.
Don't ask me. I've been naughty today. Not naughty. I didn't crochet today. I feel so guilty. I want to crochet. I can't wait to get up here and crochet. I've been cleaning all day.
I did make, I'll show you this because I want to show it to you. I did make this. This is the square that, the stained glass square that I had it folded. So now it's not.
Bag of Day created for the Boggy Creek. Yeah, for Jan, for Boggy Creek. Isn't it Boggy Creek or is it another?
No, it was for Boggy Creek. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The
There's so
stained
many
glass
challenges. Yeah. Okay.
Jan's challenge is over, but I finally made the square because I was going to make it with luck of the draw. But it's beautiful, you guys. It is so pretty. I love it so much. Crystal did a great job.
She worked really hard on that one. She worked 7 hours on that one.
I believe it. It's awesome. It's really awesome.
Is it time consuming?
Well, if she works 7, the video is an hour 45 minutes long.
Yeah.
So if I were you, there's not really all that many bobbles in it, to be honest. Somebody's saying too many bobbles. There's 2 rows of bobbles.
You're welcome, Michelle. I love MJ. Go ahead.
This first row of bobbles only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And then this is groups of 3. There's a lot of bobbles in the second row. I know my light is off to this side, so it's kind of funky, but these come up every 3 and go through the bobbles, the lines. But there's really 1 row of bobbles plus 6. It's not that bad. The bobbles aren't bad. It's just I would, if you make it, which I think everybody should have a blanket that looks like this because I like stained glass to begin with, and that's just gorgeous. You should write down your directions so that some of the rows are really easy, but it's intricate details. And I personally don't have enough brain cells to be able to follow a written pattern for that one. I would need her tutorial. I think. I don't know. Jaxie wrote down the pattern and said, you can do it with the pattern. I'm like, I don't know. We'll see.
Does she have a pattern for it already? I'll buy
a written pattern. No, but Jaxie took notes and said, here's my notes. You can do this with the notes. I'm like, I don't know, Jaxie, you got a lot younger brain than I do. But I have Jaxie's notes for the next square. So we'll see how that goes.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And they're big. So, a few years ago, I made there was a crochet along Mikey was doing with
Crochet Crowd. Yeah,
Mikey Crochet Crowd with big squares. He was making a blanket, and it was something with time and around a clock. I don't remember if you guys did anybody make that. And anyway, the squares were big. And I didn't want to put it into a blanket, so I used those big squares and made a duster cardigan. It is beautiful. Each big square made a motif, and then the arms I just made solid. It's beautiful. I get compliments on it every time I wear it, and it's in fall colors. It's really, really pretty. This would be a really cool to make these squares into like a cardigan. Like that, one set of squares down the set, 2 for me would be 1 set of squares down each side and 2 across the back. For skinnier people, probably less. 1 set down the back, and I don't know what you do in the front, make a pullover. But anyway, that would be a great idea to do with us. I think it would be gorgeous if you had a cardigan like that.
I'll have to check it out.
Jan says she shares 1/8 of her 1/4. I'll share 1/8 of my 1/4 brain cell. Oh, thanks, Jan. That's what friends do. They share their.
I can't afford to share any of mine. Ask Billy.
Right?
Yep, she keeps me straight.
Yeah, that would be great.
What is the size? I think it's 13 by 13, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I'll measure.
What size hook did you use?
I used a 6 millimeter for everything.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't even know why I own other hooks.
I use a 7.
Actually, mine turned out to be about 14. I think she used a 6. No, she might have used a 5 millimeter. I used a 6.
What is the age group for the kids at Boggy Creek? Do you remember?
6 to 16.
6 to 16. Okay.
Yeah, they take them at 6 until they're 16.
Hey, Lala. Lala's back.
Oh, yay.
Her internet was
Woo-hoo.
down.
Glad your internet is back. We've been missing you. You didn't even know how many times I taunted you about the fact that I started my hooker to hooker, and I know you haven't. And you're going to get blown away. Oh, Diane, you made that square. Isn't it wonderful? It's just gorgeous. But yeah, it takes a minute. Bagode has a video with a long sweater. Yeah, she does. So when I made my duster, I had the squares made from the Crochet Crowd's tutorial, a crochet along, but I used Bagode's duster. Like I followed her, how you put it together.
Yeah.
That's how I put it, because there's no way I was going to be able to do that by myself.
She's got a new hexie cardi.
Yeah.
She came out with a new hexie cardi yesterday.
Oh, did she?
Mm-hmm.
There was another thing she came out with recently that I'm like, oh gosh, I need that.
She's got a bunch. She's coming out with a bunch of stuff. She talked about it in her live. I can't remember, but there was a bunch of things, plans for different cardigans, and
yeah. Oh, good.
So,
Lala, when did you start yours?
She says you're going down, honey.
She's wrong. She's wrong. She's wrong.
We all love Bag a Day. We all. Off D Hook says I love Bag a Day. She taught me to crochet.
Me too.
And she
made Creative Grandma. Creative Grandma helped me a lot too.
Yeah.
And Mikey taught me how to cheat. That's where I learned to fudge it, was from Mikey. If it's just one stitch, you can just do this. Don't tell Trish.
Yeah. Hey, Lala, guess who's making a sweater is doing your challenge? You're never going to guess. Can you guess? She shouted you out yesterday. Lala.
Who? I'm dying to know.
Jennifer, Cinnamon Stitches.
Oh, that's awesome.
She's knitting a sweater, not the same sweater, but she's doing the challenge with you. She's doing another sweater. But yeah, she shouted you out and said she was going to do the challenge with you.
Oh, you're 1/3 done with your sweater. That's awesome. So I decided it's not Team Lynette, it's Charmed Champions. How about that? That was kind of cute, huh?
Yes, it does. I like that. Oh, she sent you an email? Awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that was sweet. I love Jennifer. Okay, my grandma taught me to crochet when I was still in grade school, but Mikey rekindled my love for crochet. From Angela. The chat just disappeared. Angela Herring. Yeah, this chat just went. Phew! Rachel Love says Mikey taught me too. Absolutely love her. Crystal. She's Crochet by Cool Crafts Creation. She says, absolutely love her. My teachers were Mikey, Crochet by Claire, and another woman that's no longer on YouTube that I learned from over 11 years ago. This is my 3rd year channel, my 4th year of crocheting. I can't believe, where's the time gone?
I can't believe you've been on YouTube 3 years.
No, 2 years. This year will be 3. Well, no, next year, January 1st. New Year's Eve is when I started my channel.
It'll be 3 years?
Yeah.
So you were on for how long before we met?
Not long.
Not long?
Not long. Mm-hmm. Nope.
Knit Knot says she learned to crochet when she was 10 and she's 52. And she's never kept one of her projects. You've never made anything for yourself? Melanie Han.
Yeah. I found out about her by the tragedy of her loss. I guess I was pretty new to YouTube when we lost her.
When we lost who?
Melanie Ham. She passed away.
I know her. I don't think I know her.
Beautiful soul. You got to look up her channel. She's passed away.
Is
it's
it
heartbreaking.
Still open?
Yeah. Her channel's still up. Yeah.
I will look her up.
Yeah. It's heartbreaking.
Yeah,
Oh, let's
Jada
see.
taught me a lot of stuff too. I learned a lot from Jada.
Jennifer Cinnamon Stitches loves Jada and Stitches. She's learned a lot from her. I learned a lot from Bag o' Day, but I also learned a lot from The Secret Yarnery.
Yeah. Yep, her too.
Yeah.
Her too.
But
And Fiber Spider. He taught me some stuff.
Yeah. So I've learned a lot since I met the Zoom sisters. I have.
Trisha taught me. Trisha and Madonna actually are the ones that taught me.
Yeah, they'll teach you a few things, huh?
We did a live because I didn't know how to read a pattern, and they taught me how to read a pattern. And anybody that wanted to learn how to read could come on the live. It was like 4 hours. It was probably I can't believe I still even have it on YouTube. Probably because I didn't know how to take it off and then forgot about it. But we were like 4 hours, and we did make something, and I did learn the basics of pattern reading. I don't know how well everyone else did because it was kind of nuts, but yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. Laura says, I'm still trying to get Craig to sell me his hat. Which hat? I don't know what hat she's talking about. Rachel loves working on her first project from Fiber Spider.
He has some really good tutorials, really good designs. I like some of his stuff very much. And I like listening to him.
Crochet with Diane, email me your message there. Okay, let's see. Crystal says, true, I love Fiber Spider as well as Krista, the Secret Yarnery. Yep. Made a lot of her drunken grannies, her sober grannies, her Ruby grannies. Aunt Ruby. What is it? Oh. But yeah, she does.
Bridget, you've already ordered from Lion Brand.
Well, do a tutorial. I want to see it. Not a tutorial, but do a video.
A live a video?
Yeah, do a video. A haul video. I want to see it.
She can just show you in Zoom.
That's right. Crochet with Vicky Jo says she loves his shawl. It must be Fiber Spider. We're talking about.
Now, this is very good advice right here. Take bits and pieces from everyone and combine them.
Yep, I do the same too.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys see what I did to Jennifer over at Cinnamon Stitches? She let me go grab it real quick. I want to share.
Okay. Really, Laura, you don't. There's a lot of different yarns, Laura.
This was a shrug that she did, a tutorial, but she did a bell sleeve, and I did the can you see it there?
Yep.
I only got one sleeve done, but it's the shrug, but I just did a rib sleeve. I couldn't think of what it was called, but I think it turned out pretty good. So I used the jean yarn, but yep, I take bits and pieces and I make it your own from everybody.
This is Lynette's saying, I will not order yarn, I will not order yarn, I will not order yarn, I will not order yarn. You keep telling yourself that, girlfriend.
I'm almost finished. Yeah, almost finished. That took me all day yesterday.
Have that done today. I really and truly thought you would not work on your rooms. You would get that sweater done.
No, I told her, I said, I don't care if I cancel on you. You better show up. She did. She goes, I'm here. I said, I'm here too. We just stopped literally like 7:00 working on all the rooms. I got the green room done, the closet, and my yarn room. But I've got a giant stack there. I got to look at it till I clear it out. I'll clear it out because I can't stand looking at that stuff. But it's a lot of frogging and winding yarn back up.
You ordered more yarn on Amazon Prime. I've never seen a decent
Overpriced. It's overpriced.
Yeah, I've never seen a decent sale on Amazon yarn. I mean, like when I search yarn, it's like
what neon yarn? What I'm curious, what neon yarn is it? The Hirschner's? Hirschner's got some beautiful neon yarn, and you can get.
Laura bought that. I bought it. Laura bought it.
Yeah, and even Michael's Craft Smart. Is it Craft Smart? Their neon yarn is beautiful and it's nice. It's soft.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Crystal.
Someone was asking, Jerry, what's the take on the Schitt's Creek? Is it, how do you like it? Laura says she thinks it's rough. I've touched it, but I don't remember.
It depends. I mean, some people, I'm all about how soft, some people, everybody feels differently. I've heard people say, oh, that's like Hirschner's, the neon yarn. It's soft, but it's still Hirschner's yarn. Does that make sense? It's not rough. It's not scratchy, but it's Hirschner's yarn. There's a texture about it. It's not.
Hirschner's used to be rougher.
Right.
They changed it. It's nicer.
But the neon.
She'll come with a van to haul away any yarn you don't want.
Yeah.
Just so you know. She'll just bring her van and you can load it all up.
Knit Knot says, I'm addicted to yarn. We all are.
I have two hobbies, crocheting and collecting
yarn. Yep.
If you look at it that way, then it's not like you're hoarding or anything. You're collecting it. It's your collection. Yep. So you don't even have to feel guilty about the purchase or the fact that you have more than you can use in 50 years.
Yep. You say that again.
So, somebody.
Me too, Angela.
We had a death in our yarn community, and we're all very upset about that. And prayers to Melon and her family, but her husband let us know that she passed away, Melly, and my husband says, how did he do that? And I'm like, what are you talking about? He says, well, I need to be able to contact your yarn sisters when I have to get rid of all your yarn. I need to know how to find them. I'm like, dude, are you kidding me?
Pick up my phone.
He's trying to get rid of it already, So he's like,
I told Tim, I said, you got to call Lynette if anything ever happens to me.
That's what I said. I said, come on, you can call Nancy. But not to mention everybody in my
my Zooms. Tiff would get on Zooms. Tiffany already knows when I had my heart attack, she reached out to you guys. She knows how important everybody is to me. She does. She says that y'all are more important than her nowadays.
My daughter says the same thing. She says, what do I need to call you, Mom? You're always on Zoom. You're always on YouTube. I'm like,
we got a life.
That's where all my friends are.
We have a life.
One there. That's too damn cold.
Ofty Hook says, I'm taking it with me.
There you go. They need a lot bigger casket.
It has to sink. I'm going to marker 1 in Steenhatchee.
Yeah, they need a much bigger casket. Take it with me though. But you'd be nice and warm.
Yep.
So, that was funny.
Soft and squishy. Wouldn't you like to just dive in a pool of yarn just to do it? Maybe one day I'll empty my pool and see if I can fill it with my yarn.
It would be overflowing.
Oh, Jerry says, I think my husband would keep it in memoriam.
My husband would want to sell it to get. I think he could.
Oh, you're gonna give it to me. Elmo's gonna give me half your yarn and the other half to Bree. We have to build a she shed.
Roy would just want his house back. Wait,
Hook by Deneen just came in. Go over to Charm Grammy's channel if you want to watch the chat, because we're at her channel tonight. I was not going to order yarn for a while because I am not going to use it all before I die. 2 days later, a bunch of yarn was delivered, so now he doesn't believe me. That's Crochet with Vicky Joe. That's funny.
I saw that.
Lala's taking it with her. Okay. Hi, Barbara Lewis. She's here.
Yeah, I can imagine Tim coming home to a pool of yarn.
Tracy says, I took a dive in a yarn box in my room and daughter had to pull me out of it.
Oh, that's funny.
Tim would be sick if he came home to a pool of yarn. Yeah, I know. He worked so hard on that pool this year. Oh, hubby would just throw it out if my daughter didn't take it first. Oh, that's breezy. Jerry, Lala, you'll have to fight Persephone for it. Oh, that's funny. Me 3, Mad Mimi. I want come for you. What? I think we got a troll. Madonna. And I read it out loud. I don't know how to wrench them.
They're in your room.
They're in my room?
I think so. When I went to do something, it says that oh wait. Oh, sorry. Oh, somebody's it wasn't, he didn't mean that.
Okay. All right. Kathy is sitting like listening and lurking. All the yarns you talk about and showcase aren't available, or what? Or easily available here in Australia. Oh, they don't sell yarn. You don't have a yarn, like local yarn shop or Michael's or Joann's.
Thanks, Madonna. Great Granny C, it's Charmed Grammy Crochet. But you guys, it's been an hour.
Yeah.
It's after 9. And I am sorry, but I have to work in the morning. I cannot continue. I have to go to bed.
We don't have a party every night.
My husband's gonna be up here yelling at me in a minute.
Okay. All right. Well, we gotta go, ladies, gentlemen. I thank everybody.
I do apologize.
Coming.
I would love to stay and chat longer, but tonight it has to be an early night for us because 2:30 is really early in the morning when you're getting when it's 5 o'clock at night.
And we'll link this.
Yes, I will
all
link
the
this
patterns.
before I go to bed.
Yeah, we'll make sure that we link that. And what else we got to do? Whatever else we promised we would do.
I think that's all.
That's it. Okay. All
right.
right.
I think that's how we promised. Love you guys. Thank you so much for coming in today. Next week we can be longer.
All righty. We'll see you tomorrow night, Wednesday night at Billy's. We're going to open Boggy Creek blankets tomorrow night. We have like over a dozen blankets. I think there's like 15 boxes. Over a dozen boxes.
Look at this. I got a super sticker. Yay.
Yay.
Thank you so much. That's awesome.
Great, Granny C. That's awesome.
Thank you, Granny C. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Really do got to go now. Love you all.
Bye.
Night. Night.